I've been married 3 times, and the first time I was divorced, the second time my husband died, the third time is who I'm married to now. I married him this summer, and he has been really helpful to me as a sounding board and as somebody that I trust has my best interests at heart. So especially when my brother died this summer, he was really helpful to me to be able to, he wasn't afraid of all my emotions, and he also was a good sounding board and gave me good advice on how to deal with it. And it was a really traumatic family thing. It was very dysfunctional, the whole thing, what happened.
And what's his name?
David, but we call him Fighter. He's a firefighter.
Oh, okay.
So some of my friends don't even know his first name's David sometimes. They're like, what's his name again? Because we just call him Fighter. Anyway, I met him when I was playing bass with the Pub Scouts every Friday at Duffy's. And he's not a drinker, but he likes Irish music. So he would always sit at this one table right behind me where I was situated, and we just started talking. And we were always like about a foot away from each other, a couple feet away from each other. And we just started talking, and we got to know each other. And he got to know me through what he would hear other people say about me too. So he knew more about me than I knew about him, because he would just overhear, gossip and stuff. And then we just started hanging out together, and he's a great friend. Yeah. I've been processing my brother John's death as it comes to me, which is really good. And I don't feel like it's going to break me or kill me like I used to feel or in my earlier life. So, yeah. One thing I learned about grief is you have to deal with it. You can't pretend it's not there. It gets really tricky because this gets into some really interesting, really dysfunctional family dynamics. His wife, in her bad moments, and she had many, has many, I don't talk to her anymore, partly because of what happened how he died. But she had this, I guess she was really jealous of me, and he would, about the last 6 months before he died, he would text me a lot once he learned how to use his text message. And we would have these neat little tiny conversations, and he would say, I'm at work, how are you and Lydia doing? Because he would think about Lydia and me, my daughter, because David was gone working, and he'd be concerned about us being by ourselves. And we would have these cute little exchanges of, how are you doing? I love you, have a good day. And he'd send me pictures of stuff and funny little pictures. So we had almost like a little secret conversations we would have when he was driving. He was a truck driver. When he'd be just out driving his truck right park or something, he would send me these cute little messages and pics messages and stuff. So yeah, that was, I really liked that. I'm just fully alive and enjoying my life pretty much all the time. I'm having the time of my life, let's just put it that way.